So let's start at the recording. So let us start our class. Okay. So is it visible? Is it visible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So continuation of last class. So we could not complete the last class, and uh, we have to discuss some more topics today. And let us assume that it is clear. So do you have any question in here?
No, sir.
No. Okay. So Mehul, is there Mehul? Prakar Kumar Anand? Prakar?
Hello, sir.
What is the problem with this solution? I mean this solution.
So problem, sir.
Yes.
Sir, suppose the number stored in the array A is negative, so we can't make another array because its
Okay.
index can't be negative, and
Yeah.
and also if suppose except from 0 to 5 there is a very large number, suppose 1 billion, so it will be a very large array of P, so we can't
Rahul Singh. Is there Rahul Singh? Rahul Singh. Okay, let's move forward. We have found that frequency. We have discussed that advantage, disadvantage of that frequency count, and we have also discussed about the time complexity. What is the time complexity? How do we represent this time complexity? And what are the advantages and what are the disadvantages? And most of the things are discussed here. And then scaling the size of a given array. So using pointer and malloc kellogg operation, we can increase and decrease. We have already discussed this problem. Now, today's problem is find the nth Fibonacci number. Okay, Fibonacci numbers are, what are the Fibonacci numbers? 0, 1, 1, 2, 3. Say for example, I'm going to type here. What is Fibonacci number here? First 0, 0 is the Fibonacci number. Then 1 is the Fibonacci number. And sorry, 1 is the Fibonacci number. And 0 plus 1, this 0 plus 1, 0 plus 1 is the next Fibonacci number, 1. And this 1 plus 1 is the next Fibonacci number. 1 plus 1, sorry, plus 1 is the next Fibonacci number. So, and 1 plus 2 is the next Fibonacci number, 3. 1 plus, sorry, 2 plus 3 is equal to 5 is the next Fibonacci number, and so on. So the Fibonacci number is the previous 2 digits, the result of addition of previous 2 digits is known as Fibonacci number. This is simple definition. This 4. 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. And next Fibonacci number would be 3 plus 5 is equal to 8. That is the next Fibonacci number. So 8. Now 8 plus 5 plus 8 will be the next Fibonacci number. What is the 5 plus 8? Is 13.
13.
13 plus 8, next Fibonacci number, 13 plus 8 is 21.
21.
Then 21 plus 13 is 34. Then 34 plus 21 is 55, and so on. Then 89, and so on. This is the next Fibonacci number. Okay, so this continues. So we have to find out that the problem statement is that find the nth Fibonacci number. Okay, here find the nth Fibonacci number. 0, 1, 2, 3. Nth Fibonacci number means second Fibonacci number is, what is the second Fibonacci number? This. Third Fibonacci number is this. Fourth Fibonacci number is this. Fifth Fibonacci number is this. Sixth Fibonacci number is this, and so on. So this is the nth Fibonacci number. Finding the nth Fibonacci number. Now let me discuss what is Fibonacci number. Fibonacci number is defined by Fn. What is Fn? Fn is a function of n equal to Fn minus 1 plus Fn minus 2, where f of 0 is 0 and f of 1 is 1. This is my Fibonacci number definition. This is a mathematical definition of Fibonacci. So how are you going to convert this mathematical definition into a programming language? So this is the simple solution, that programming language, here n is equal to 0. That means n is equal to this n. This is n, right? N is equal to 0, or n is equal to 1. This n is equal to 1. Then return n. Either 0, or if n is 0, it will return 0. Otherwise, n is 1, then it will return 1. So this is my first definition of condition. This is my condition. And then formula is that, what is the mathematical definition? To find Fn. To find, this is Fn, this is my Fn. And what is next definition? Fibonacci of f of n minus 1, f of n minus 1 plus Fibonacci of n minus 2. This is natural definition of that Fibonacci number. So how this function behaves? Okay, how this function behave? Let us assume that this function call is n is equal to 4. F4, this is F4, 4 is equal to 0, it is not true. Or n 4 is equal to 1, it is not true. Then it will call this 4 minus 1, Fibonacci of 4 minus 1, it is 3. Fibonacci of 4 minus 2, it is Fibonacci of 4 minus 2, is 2. Then again it will call recursively like this. It will call recursively f of 3 minus 1, f of 3 minus 1. Okay, that is f of 2, f of 3 minus 2, f of 1. Again it will call f of 2 minus 1, f of 1, f of 2 minus 2 equal to 0. So now here if you call f of 1, what is f of 1? F of 1 return n. What is the value of n here? N is the 1. So it will return 1. So it will return 1. Sorry. It will return 1 and it will return 0. What is f of 2? F of 2 is 1 plus 0 is 1. What is f of 3? F of 3 is f of 2 plus f of 1. What is f of 1? F of 1 will return 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. F of 3 is Fibonacci, third Fibonacci is 2. Now here f of 1 will return 1. F of 0 will return 0. f of 2 is 1. As we have seen, f of 2 is here. Here we have seen that f of 2 is 1. As similarly, f of 2 is 1. Then what is f of 4? F of 4 is Fibonacci of 4 is 2 plus 1. It is 3. So it will return what? 3. So this is the Fibonacci number, calculation of Fibonacci number, and this here I have written it as a Fibonacci of 1 is 1 will return 1, Fibonacci of return will 0, and it will gives you the value of 3. First, what is Fibonacci of 4? We don't know what is Fibonacci of 4, but the definition is Fibonacci of 4 is Fibonacci of 3 plus Fibonacci of 2. What is Fibonacci of 3? We don't know, but the definition is Fibonacci of 3 is Fibonacci of 2 plus Fibonacci of 1. What is Fibonacci of 2? We don't know. Fibonacci of 1 plus Fibonacci of 0. What is Fibonacci of 1? We know that Fibonacci of 1 is 1 and Fibonacci of 0 is 0. From this, we reversely solve and edit all those calls, edit, then we will get the Fibonacci, final Fibonacci number. But here, the solution is fine. We get good solution and correct solution. This solution gives you that correct solution. But the problem is that what is the time complexity of this solution? Let me explain it.
2 raised to n.
Yeah, let me explain it. Why 2 raised to the power n? How many function calls are there? Here, if it is say 3, this is 1, this is next node, this is next node, and this is next node, this is next node, and this is next node, and this is next node, and so on. Say for example, this is a 3 and its height goes and so on. What is the height of this? Height is that we have taken it the height as a n here, not h. Say for example, I am taking h. What is h? H is the height. This is the height. That is 2 to the power total number of, if h is the height, what is the total number of nodes here? 2 to the power h minus 1. Maximum of 2 to the power h minus 1. So here height means so what? N. What is it? 2 to the power n minus 1. So how many function calls? These are one function calls. Each node defects one function calls. How many function calls are there? The time complexity is measured by total function calls. This is the big of total function calls is that big of 2 to the power n minus 1. So this minus 1 is constant. We don't care. So 2 to the power n. This is the time complexity.
So can you please repeat again?
Yeah, sure. Here you have to remember that you have to remember one formula. This is one formula. We'll find later on. We will discuss what is that formula in the 3 section. But you will get difficulties in understanding. Because if it is height is h, total height means 1, 2, 3, 4. This height is 8, then h, then what is the total number of nodes are available? This is nodes, this is nodes. How many nodes are here? So 2 to the power h minus 1. So for example, how many height is there? 2. So 2 to the power 2 minus 1. How many? 4 minus 1, 5. Okay? 7. It should be 7. Here 1 plus. You have to take 1 plus. So 2 to the power h plus 1. 2 to the power h plus 1 minus 1. At most, maximum node, that capacity of the maximum node. So height is 2, then 2 to the power 3 minus 1. So 2 to the power 3 is 8 minus 1, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If it is height is 3, okay, if height is 3, then what is the total number? What is the total number? Height is 3. Total number of nodes is there. How many? 2 to the power 3 plus 1
Plus 1.
minus 1. How much? 16 minus 1? 15. You count it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's a 15. So here in this case, it is height h. So what is n? N is 4. Okay, n is 4 here. So we are taking n, replacing by n here. Here 2 to the power h, replacing h by n plus 1 minus 1. Maximum calls is possible big of this. So this is constant part. We don't care. We delete this. So big of 2 to the power n plus 1. So is equal to big of 2 to the power n. So 2 to the power of n into 2. 2 is the constant. We don't care about that constant. We don't write in the big O notation. That's why we have simply written 2 to the power n. So this total time complexity become 2 to the power n. And it is huge time complexity. And it takes huge time in the actual computation. If you find out using this formula, using these functions, okay, if you find out, if you solve nth Fibonacci number using this function, it will take huge time. And in the real life scenario, you aren't going to deploy this function because this time complexity is very high. Our motive is to decrease the time complexity. Is it? As far as make it lower as far as possible. So big of 1 is the best time complexity. So in terms of time complexity, if this is large, that means it is the slow. If it is small, it is fast. Okay, it is much faster. So 2 to the power n is much slow. That's why you will not going to employ this function in the real life software. So if in your company you will be doing some jobs or you will be doing some research work, okay, in future. So you have to find out that nth Fibonacci number for some purposes, okay, some purposes. Then if you write this function, then your boss will fire or angry on you because this time complexity is too high, big of 2 to the power n, and your boss will not going to satisfy, and your boss will probably give you the demotion letter because the time complexity is too high. Is it? But though it is necessarily seems natural mathematical related to formula, this formula is just conversion of this formula. But this time complexity is too high, and it will stuck. Say for example, if you would like to compute 300 Fibonacci number, then what will it will take? How many steps? How many function calls will take? Almost 2 to the power 300. Can you assume 2 to the power 300 what it will cost? So this is the time complexity. That's why we need to know what is time complexity. Without knowing time complexity, we cannot design, or we cannot deploy, or we cannot make a better software. Okay, so this way. Now my question is that can we improve this time complexity? Because if you cannot write this software, you cannot write this function in real life scenario. Okay, if you write this, your boss will definitely, and if you write in the interview also, find the nth Fibonacci number. Okay, if you are in the interview and I am the interviewer and you are the interviewee, then I said that find the nth Fibonacci number and you have written this kind of solution, then I will not going to hire you, because it will give you that 2 to the power n function calls. For 300 Fibonacci number, it will take 2 to the power 300, almost 2 to the power 300 steps, and it will hang your computers. If it is 1000, what will be the problem? You can guess it. No? So can we improve the time complexity? My question is that can we improve the time complexity? So have you understood? Ritupurna Kagyung? Ritupurna?
Yes, sir.
Understood, na? Utpal?
Yes, sir.
Utpal?
Sir, can you please explain once again, sir?
Yes, Utpal? Are you there? Utpal Tide? Are you there? No, he is absent. So who was asking to explain it again?
So me, sir.
Me means?
Ritik, sir.
Ritik. Okay, Ritik, you see, where is the problem? Could you please ask the question?
Sir, actually, I just came right now, sir. My network was so poor, so
Okay,
I was
okay,
able to
okay.
join right now, so I didn't hear anything.
Okay. Sure. I'm very much happy to explain it again. See, this is the mathematical definition of the Fibonacci number. Okay. So Fibonacci number, this is that recursive solution. Okay. Recursive solution, this is known as recurrence relation. Okay. This one is known as recurrence relation, and this is known as recursive solution. Okay. With recursion. So if f of 4, if you call f of 4, then it will f of 3 call f of 3 minus f of 3 means 4 is not equal to 0, either 1 or neither 1 or nor 0. That's why it will call this one. 4 minus 1, 3, 4 minus 2, 2. So again 3, 4, 3, it will call this one again. So 3 minus 1, 2, 3 minus 2, 1. So after that, it will call this one f of 2. F of 2 is so what? This. So 2, Fibonacci of 2 minus 1, 1. Fibonacci of 1 minus 1, 0. Okay. Then what is Fibonacci of 1? Here it is defined that Fibonacci of 1 is 1. N is equal to 1, then it will return the value of 1. So it will return 1, this one. And Fibonacci of 0, N is equal to Fibonacci of 0, then it will return 0. So what is f of 2? Here, what is f of 4? We don't know, but the formula gives you f of 3 plus f of 2. What is f of 3? F of 3 gives f of 2 plus f of 1. What is f of 2? F of 1 plus f of 0. What is f of 1? We know that it is given by this formula. F of 1 is 1, f of 0 is 0. So what is f of 2? F of 2 is f of 1 plus f of 0. What is f of 1? F of 1 is 1, f of 0 is 0. 0 plus 1 here, 0 plus 1, so it becomes 1. So what is f of 1? F of 1 is given by 1. So what is f of 3? Here f of 2. What is f of 2? F of 2 is 2, f of 2 is 1, and f of 1 is 1. 1 plus 1, 2. So f of 3 become 2. So here, if you call f of 1, 1, and f of 0, 0. So what is f of 2? F of 1 plus f of 0. So 1 plus 0, 1, and f of 4, 2 plus 1. F of 4 is f of 3 plus 1. What is f of 3? F of 3 is 2, f of 2 is 1, f of 3 plus function calls are there. There are how many function calls are there? If it is full, if these calls are fulls, okay, complete, that means complete function calls like this. How many function calls are there? If it is h, then height is h, then h plus 1 minus 1. Total this much of maximum of this much of function calls is function calls. So time complexity is measured with that big O of total number of function calls. How many function calls are there? That is the time complexity. Here, if height is h, so h plus 1 minus big O of 1. So how are you going to represent it in big O form 2 to the power h plus 1 minus 1. So it is, this one is constant, we don't care. So 2 to the power h plus 1, okay, 2 to the power h plus big O 2 to the power h plus 1. So 2 to the power, how will you define it? 2 to the power h into 2. So 2 is the constant, we don't write, that's why big O 2 to the power h. So in place of h, we are replacing n. H equal to n. So that's why we go 2 to the power n. If n is 4, that means maximum of function calls can be 15 function calls. Okay. If n is 6, how many function calls are there? 2 to the power 16 minus 2 to the power 7 minus 1 function calls. Maximum of that much of function call is possible. That's why this time complexity is big O 2 to the power n. Now the question is that this the problem is that this function calls, due to this function call, huge number of function calls, okay, the time complexity becomes 2 to the power n, and this solution is not feasible solution for real life, but it is very good and it is very compact solution for understanding, because this is nearly mathematical definition, as mathematical definition and program is similar. So that's why it is very easy to write and code it, but it is not desirable code. So in the next, Fibonacci number. So can we improve the time complexity? Oh yes, obviously we can improve the time complexity using iterative version. What is the iterative version? Iterative version is that a equal to 0 Fibonacci. In this case, we represent a equal to 0. We initialize a equal to 0, b equal to 1, and c and I integer. If n is equal to 0, return 0. Okay, what is the value of 0? It will return 0. And if I is equal to 2, okay, it start from 2, then I is less than n, then I plus plus, then c equal to a plus b. What is c equal to a plus b? 0 plus 1, 0 plus 1, and a equal to b, b equal to c. So if, say for example, I is equal to n is equal to 1, then it will directly return 1. Otherwise, it will calculate the Fibonacci number, nth Fibonacci number. Here it will calculate the nth Fibonacci number. So what is the time complexity here?
Big O of n, sir.
Big O of n, because it runs up to big O of n minus 1. Yes. So its time complexity is big of n. Is it? So now you compare with that earlier one. This time complexity is big of n. This solution is big of n. Earlier one is big of 2 to the power n. Which one is faster? This is iterative version. This is iterative version, and earlier one is recursive version. So recursive version is faster, or iterative version is faster?
Iterative.
Iterative, sir. Iterative.
So iterative version is the faster one because the time complexity, it takes time complexity of big of n. Am I clear? So big of time complexity of big of n, because n is much smaller than 2 to the power n. So it gives you that much faster solution. It is much faster than recursive version. 2 to the power n is huge number, huge. So n is the much smaller than 2 to the power n. That's why it is much faster than 2 to the power n version. Now, can we improve this solution also? Because it takes big of n time complexity. So
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, what is the space complexity of the recursive algorithm? Is it big of n due to the function calls, the stack function calls?
So space complexity here, I have to.
Of the recursive algorithm.
Yes. That is the good question actually, and a very interesting question to know what is the space complexity here. This is hidden. Spaces are hidden here. See, it is the stack which to run recursive program. To run recursive program, stacks are provided by operating system. Okay, to run this recursive program, stacks are provided by operating system. You are not implementing stacks here, but it is hidden. So that space complexity is extra space complexity is hidden in here. You don't know that what is the extra space complexity. You cannot see that here. You are not using any extra space complexity, but operating system is using extra space complexity of how much function calls are there. That is the total extra space complexity. Same as total big of 2 to the power n extra space complexity. And then solution is also the time complexity also very much high, and extra space complexity also very much high.
Sir,
Yes.
then in this recursive method, we can at least reduce the space complexity by making a global array, which will basically the concept of memoization.
Yes, I'm coming to that. Okay, I'm coming to that. Today I will discuss about this. So can we improve this? Big of n solution is also large. Okay. Big of n solution is also very large. So can we improve this? Because this is not a feasible solution. To find that nth Fibonacci number, so if I use big of n linear time complexity, then it is not also a good solution. So what will I do? I would like to improve the time complexity. How would I like to improve the time complexity? Using binary search method. Okay, and memoization. Let me discuss about this. Okay, this is the new technique. It is taken from Geeks for Geeks. You refer to the Geeks for Geeks. Okay, if n is equal to 0, then return 0. If n is equal to 1, then return 1, or n is equal to 2, then return 1. Okay, if n already solved, then return. If there is existing element, fn has an existing element, then return it. Otherwise, what will you do? K is equal to, what is this? What we have discussed in the earlier class, n, this is n, and 1 means so what? It will gives odd number. If it
Odd
is
number.
1, it will gives 1. Then if it is true, then it is odd number. Odd number means n plus 1 divided by 2. Otherwise, it is even number, just divided by 2. This is binary. We are making binary. And if it is, if f of n, if number is odd number, then we will use this formula. Otherwise, we will use this formula. So first, say for example, I would like to call 10, Fibonacci of 10. Okay, so it will give 0. That's why n divided by 2, k is equal to, what is k? Value of k is equal to
5.
okay.
5, sir.
Yeah, so it is odd number. N is 10 and 1 is even number. That's why we will call this 2 into Fibonacci of k minus 1. K minus 1 is 4. Okay, 2 into Fibonacci of k minus 1, it will gives you 4, plus Fibonacci of k is, Fibonacci of k is 5. Okay, into Fibonacci of 5. This formula will gives you the solution, lead you the solution. Next, you have to call here 5. So this 5 will again divide. Okay, this 5 will always again divide. Okay, if it is already solved, then return. Otherwise, again perform. So if you divide the problem, say for example, this is your problem space. It is your problem space. Divide by half. To divide, it will take big O of 1 time complexity. Then which area you are going to, left or right? So suppose right, then it will take big O of 1. Then it will take big O of 1. Then left or right, it will take big O of 1. So it will take big O of 1. That means if you are doing this kind of things, it will take big O of log n. The time complexity of this solution also, it takes big O of log n. It is much faster solution than earlier, because we have seen that 2 to the power n solution. Okay, big O of 2 to the power n solution and big O of n solution. Now we are giving big O of log n solution. So f of n is memorization. Here f of n is memorization, memorizing the solution. If already you have solved the problem, then no need to compute this thing. Just return that value. Okay, if you have not solved the problem, you do it by dividing into the problem into half. Okay, you do it you call the problem into half. So this time complexity will take big O of log n. Now this is log n solution. Now my question is,
Sir,
yes,
sir, would you please repeat f of n? This one I couldn't hear you, sir. Voice was lagging.
yeah, this one, nah?
Sir, f of n, that part.
This one, right? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
So f of n is that solution if already not existing. Okay, so if it is already existed, no need to. It will take big O of 1. But Otherwise, you have to calculate whether it is whether n is odd or even. So divide by 2. Okay, odd means n plus 1 divided by 2, and even means n divided by 2. So if f of n, if it is odd number, you will calculate, you will recursively call that 5. What is k? Half. N divided by 2, half. That means n plus 1 divided by 2. If it is 11, what will be k? 6. Fibonacci of k, 6 into Fibonacci of k, 6 plus Fibonacci of k minus 1. Okay, what is Fibonacci of k minus 1? Fibonacci of 5 into Fibonacci of 5. So this problem gives you that you need to call, okay, you need to call again and again, and it also uses extra spaces. Okay, log n extra spaces, because recursive call. If you use recursive calls, then it will use extra spaces by operating system. Operating system will provide extra space to remember that earlier status of the functions. So it is jumping from one function to another function. We'll discuss in the recursion section how recursive calls are performed. But here you just call it again and again like that. But what is the internal structure? You need not to understand right now, because I have not taught you right now. In the recursion, I will teach everything details, how that recursive calls are made by perform using operating system, how operating system use stack. Then we will discuss in depth insight on the stack and after stack. Okay, if we have not understood what is stack, then it will be difficult for us to understand.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so this is, just assume that this problem is dividing the problem space into half. That means that's why the time complexity is binary and it is log of n. Okay, now can I improve this problem, or is it the final solution? Can I improve the time complexity? If I would like to improve the time complexity, then the solution will be the big of 1 and it will be the fastest.
Sir, maybe we can, as Darsh mentioned.
My question, let me finish. My question is that, is it the fastest solution, or can we go a solution with big of 1 time complexity? Because this is also very fast solution. Big of log n is not so slow solution, it is very fast solution. But my question is that, is it the big of log n is the fastest solution, or can we solve this problem, this nth Fibonacci number, using big of 1 notation?
Sir, this is the fastest, the most optimal method.
No, sir, there is a
formula, sir.
Formula for Fibonacci.
Root 5 plus 1 by 2, this formula for Fibonacci, sir.
Yeah, and we can do it in constant time.
Now, who said constant time?
Me.
Yeah. What is the time complexity of calculating square root? Is it constant time?
Sir, but O of 1 should be the answer for this Fibonacci one.
No, this is not that. It is giving log of n. In that case, you cannot claim that it is again complex. Square root is again complex. Okay, all square root are not convergence, and it is not simple. It involves with floating point numbers.
Okay, sir.
It becomes very complex. So it is not constant.
Sir,
okay.
Sir,
Yes.
one doubt, sir. If like we have multiple test cases, then as Darsh mentioned, we can store the data like using memorization, and like we can refer it back. So if we have n test cases, then we have already a lot of calculated values. So then using amortized analysis or average case analysis, on average, if you have t test cases, then on average we are solving it in O of 1 only, no? So
What is your
because
name?
so my name is Naresh Kumar Mukwana.
Naresh. So
Yes,
this
sir.
is the fastest solution. So Naresh has described what is the fastest solution possible, and it is absolutely correct. What has he said? It is absolutely correct that big of one solution can be possible when f of n is already stored by calculated values. Next slide. Okay. Say for example, Fibonacci of 500. 0, 1, 1, 2, 3. In the array, you have initialized. Okay? You have initialized that 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, 89, 144, 233, so and so and dot. So what is the Fibonacci number? Nth Fibonacci number. Say nth Fibonacci number would be 100 Fibonacci number. So
F of 100. Fib of 100.
Huh? Fib of 100.
Fib of
Yes, correct. Fib of 100 is the 100 Fibonacci number. Say fifth Fibonacci number. Fib of 5 is the fifth Fibonacci number. Okay. Say for example, 15th Fibonacci number. Fib of 15th is the 15th Fibonacci number, and it will take just big of one time complexity. Just one axis, within one axis, from say here, this will just only one calculation. One calculation, it will gives that one simple mathematical calculation, as we have seen earlier, how to convert that index into that array.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, but for calculating that values, there will be time complexity big of n also.
Now, how?
Sir, suppose if we want to access fib of 5, sir. Then we have to start from fib of 0 and fib of 1.
No.
To calculate.
Fib of 5.
For
Right,
storing
fib of
those
5.
values. For storing those values in array, time will be taken.
No. You write the program. Okay, while you writing the program, you write the program fib of 500. Okay,
yes,
equal to, you have initialized all 500, calculated 500 these values.
Yes, sir, for that calculation only time will be taken also. For that calculation.
Oh, do you want to improve that time complexity or that coding complexity? See, what is your name?
Nitin, sir.
Nitin.
Yes.
So you would like to make a fastest nth Fibonacci number. You would like to find out that fastest Fibonacci number. Okay. Now,
yes, sir.
your Fibonacci number gives you are lazy one. Suppose you are lazy one, you don't want to code here. So start use this program.
Yes, sir.
This will gives you that log n time complexity. But what company requirement is that fastest Fibonacci number. Anyhow, your solution should be the fastest one, big of one time complexity. They want anyhow in the big of one time complexity. Then you will copy entire this solution here, fib of 500 here. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Fib of 500 here. 500 Fibonacci solutions will be copied here and paste here. Then when you are executing, in the execution time, fib of 15 means so what? In the dynamically, you will decide, you can easily decide that fib of I. What is fib of I? You don't know. I may be 100, I may be 250, I may be 300, I may be 400, I may be 2, I may be 0, I may be 10. So phi of 15, say for example, I is equal to phi of I is equal to 15, phi of 15. Phi of 15 you can directly access with big of one time complexity. It is the fastest possible solution. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, but this method is for limited n, na, sir.
Limited. For limited n. Now, what are the problems with this solution? One is that limited n. Yeah, as we have mentioned that problem is that limited n. N is very limited.
Space complexity also. Space complexity also. It is taking.
Yes, space complex. Space complexity 500 spaces is not an space complexity. Okay. Am I clear? It's not so.
Okay.
Am I clear? 500 spaces.
The second solution is space efficient, sir. The second solution is space efficient. See, the second solution which you have thought was space efficient means that will take only ABC 3 values on.
Yeah, that is space efficient, but it takes Ricoben.
Yes, sir.
So nowadays it comes with random access memory of 128 GB, 256 GB RAM. Who cares about the random access memory nowadays?
Yes, sir.
Finally, people wants to improve that time complexity as fast as possible. Okay, if Nitin wants to solve the problem as fast as possible, but this solution has a problem. Definitely has a problem, but it is the fastest solution. But this solution has a problem, definite problem. What are the problems? Can you identify the problems?
Sir, this solution is not using any calculations or something, sir. We are just giving the data and just
that is the fastest. What is your name?
Sir, Neha.
Neha, this solution has that is the advantage. Without calculation, without doing nothing, I am getting a net Fibonacci number. Is it
But sir, we have to calculate by our own.
Is it a disadvantage or advantage? It is obviously advantage, no?
So that means we have to first sit and feed all the data of Fibonacci series, and then we have to compute.
Yeah.
Sir, first we have to pre-calculate all the variations.
We have to
pre-calculate.
And the pre-calculation takes time.
Company doesn't matter how much time will you take, but they need fastest solution.
Sir, we don't know if the values are correct or not.
Suppose Mangalyaan require fastest solution. Will you calculate all the Fibonacci series? All the Fibonacci series and copied and paste into that your code, or will that Fibonacci series computed by Mangalyaan? Which one will prefer?
Obviously, the first one.
Storing.
Copy and paste, right?
Storing the values is preferable.
Because it is pre-processed. Pre-process doesn't cost anything. Is it? Am I clear? It has use. With you. You have not seen, I know, but let me show you what is the problem. Can you see these numbers?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3, 5, 13, 21. Okay. Can you see the problem? Now can you see the problem?
Yes, sir. That is beyond the range of integers.
Wide chances of overflow.
Here, see how many digits are there. Huh?
Really big.
Many.
Too large.
It's a 110 digits. Okay. So this is the problem. If this, say for example, solution is your solution is confined and it is within the integer range, then it's okay, fine. You can store it. Say for example, 50, 30 or some other else. But if it is 200, it requires 200, then it will gives you that problem. So how are you going to store this?
So we can use the Boost library offered by the C++.
Why should you prepare library? Can't you do your own solution? Give your own solution? Why should you dependent on that library? Never dependent on your other library. Make your own library. How are you going to make this library? That's my question.
So we can use
array to store the number. We can use array to store 110 number, the 110 digits.
Yeah, which array?
Sir, before that, then this problem common to all the algorithms.
Yeah,
Character
which array?
array.
Character array. Yes, good solution. We have to store in all the element in the character array. Later, okay, character array and then convert it into the integer array. Or a character array is enough. Just displaying purpose, na? Okay. So character array is enough. If you require, my question is another question. If you require, say for example, if you require 501 Fibonacci number, what will you going to do?
499 plus 500. Fibo 499 plus Fibo
500. How are you going to do?
Character array sum.
That we are character array.
Character array.
What character array?
Yes. And which programming which function will you going to use? This function. This is log n solution. And if you have 500, then you just give 500 solution. Okay? Make it character array or make it pointer. You modify it. Okay? Then if it is not here inside this, then n will be check for integer or that one and do it. Okay? Am I clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, any questions? See, first of all, this my class is very interesting because of you are asking lots of questions, you are discussing with me, and you are throwing, even you confuse me. Okay, that's why I'm loving this sessions, this class, because you ask lots of questions. That always desire that you should ask lots of questions. It should not be that one-sided talk. It should be both-sided. You should communicate with me. Okay, Nandita, is it clear? Gan.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So, Momita.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you understood?
Yes.
Yes. Utpal type? Utpal? Are you there? No. So, Sweta Yun? Sweta Yun may be absent. Is it there? Sweta?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Where are you from? You are from Arunachal.
Yes, sir.
Sweta? Where are you from?
Yes, sir. I'm from Arunachal.
Okay. Neha asks question, right? Rituparna?
Yes.
Rituparna?
Yes, sir.
Where are you from? Lakhimpur.
Sir, I'm from Assam, Guwahati.
Guwahati.
Yes, sir.
Tagyong means missing.
Yes, sir. I'm missing.
Okay. Ria, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Understood.
Yes, sir.
And Gunika, have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir, I have understood.
Let me check. Kabir Suri? Kabir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, understood, na?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So, Bisal?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Aditi? Aditi Dahal?
Yes, sir.
Understood?
I have understood, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Any question from your side? Any question
sir.
from your side? No questions. So
Sir.
clear. Yes. Neha.
Sir, I have a question.
Oh, yes,
Yes,
please.
sir.
Ah,
Sir, the last part, sir, like you asked, no, fib of 501.
means?
For that, we need we have to initialize.
Yes,
to,
we have to initialize. Yes.
That is confusing, sir.
Huh?
That part is confusing.
Oh, confusing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me write the program here in the presentation slide. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Let me write this program. So, for example, I am declaring Fibonacci is 500. Equal to a string. You are taking a string, right?
Yes.
How many strings? Okay. String is say 500 into 500 matrix. For example, okay. So you are taking a string 1 as people suggested me. I should take a string 0, 1, 2, 3, 5. And I am not going to type. I am lazy person. Huh?
Okay, sir.
Okay. It is your task to type because you are programmer, you need to type it. So, say for example, fib of I. Printf. Find the nth Fibonacci number. Okay. I would like to display nth Fibonacci number is %s, comma, is fib,
And
that's it. Okay, because it is a string, right? I have to put it as a string. So what is the difficulties with this program?
So then what about the time complex?
Big of 1.
Will it not change?
It will not going to change. It will take big of 1.
No, sir, till 500 it is okay. But after that, if we want to get fib of 501, like you gave an example, right? So you have to
that,
then
that I have given time complexity of log n. Use that one. It will save. It will optimize your time. 501 will give how much? Big of 1 again. Fib of 500 minus fib of 499 plus fib of 500 plus fib of 499. Yes, it will give big of 1.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, like as I had previously questioned about the memory stored in the stack, the function calls in the stack. So I wanted to know that how much memory in bytes do a function call in stack take? Like for example, integer takes 4 bytes in general. So like, is there some like limit that function calls take that much memory, or like?
It depends. Depends on the operating system. See, operating system needs to store the name of that function, address of the function, parameters of the functions.
Sir, like, is it via pointers that like, we are accessing it via pointers or something else? The function calls in stack.
Not pointer. We'll discuss. We'll discuss in recursion after the session of stack. Then we will going to discuss what is recursion. Then how does it happen in the operating system? How can we convert this recursion into iteration version? Recursive solutions are too time consuming. Okay. But iterative solutions are much better than the recursive solution. But the recursive solutions are very compact and it is mathematical, necessarily representation, as we have seen in the Fibonacci number. Am I clear?
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, can you explain the time complexity big O of log n once again?
Log n?
Yes, sir.
So for that, this one, right? This one?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So
yes, sir,
problem, if you divide the problem into a half, again that problem, sub-problem is divided into half. Again that sub-problem is divided into half. So when can you converge? Within log n time, you will going to converge. So for example, in a binary search, we should actually discuss binary search problem to understand this actually. Okay, so this is n, problem is n and divided by 2. If this problem is divided by again 2, then what it will be?
N by 4.
N by 4. Then again n by
8.
8. Problem size. This is the problem size. Okay. N by
yes, sir.
16. And ... So equal to n into, so what? Log n.
1 by, yeah, okay, yes, sir, got it.
Okay, this is your problem. So what is the time complexity? It is log n.
Log n.
Okay.
Sir. Sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, I had a doubt. Sir,
Yeah.
in this function, suppose we are asked to find the 10th Fibonacci number f of 10. So, sir, first three if cases will not work, it will go in the last line. That it will compute k first. So it is even, so it will directly do 10 by 2, which is k equal to 5. Next, it will come down and f of n, it will check the condition. And whichever condition it is even or odd, so it will go forward as per the conditions. But as the value is 10, so it will get second condition. Yes, sir. Second condition, it will go on. So it will compute 2 into fib of k minus 1 plus fib of k into fib of k. It will directly getting k minus 1 and k, like half of 10, that is 5 and 4. But sir, I am not getting how is it computing 10th Fibonacci number? It is directly keeping it half and then again half and half. How is it
Yeah.
computing the Fibonacci?
You take one example and compute in the pen and paper. Okay.
Okay.
You call from here, na? 5 minus 1, 4, 4, and 4. You compute call here, then it will make a 3, right?
Yes, sir.
3, 3, 3, 3. So try it yourself. Okay.
Okay.
If
Okay,
it is
sir.
black box, I could make you understand, but it is difficult. Okay.
Okay, sir, I'll
Even
try.
though I will try in the next class, if it is still doubt. Okay.
Okay, sir, I'll try. Thank you, sir.
Hello,
Any
sir.
questions?
As we talk about recursion, you said that recursion take space complexity unknowingly. So as we can see that when recursion take space in a stack, while in returning time it delete itself, like it delete itself from memory. So do we need to say that it takes space, or we can say that it's a pseudo space complexity?
No, extra space complexity, not
It's an
pseudo.
extra. Okay. And sir, like another question was that we can find Fibonacci number by the Binet formula that was derived by the mathematician, and we can use it up till like some number, because after that it will overflow in the program. Like, but till where we can use the Binet formula, we can use it to find out and save it in an array. And after that, we can use those number, like you said, to divide, subtract and add to find the next Fibonacci numbers. So it will also give O of 1. Like, if we don't go routing like long variables.
Maybe what am I understanding is that you have a solution, right?
Yeah.
It gives big of 1 when it is solved. It's a dynamic programming, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
So dynamic programming, it always gives a best solution from the table. If it is not in the table, you have to compute it again.
Okay, sir.
Okay. If it is not in the array, this is dynamic solution, right? These are the dynamic solution. Dynamic solution, the definition of dynamic solution is that when it is pre-computed, then no need to compute. If it is not pre-computed, compute it again. From the as repairing by that pre-computed result. Say for example, you have already computed results. Why should you compute again and again for that same results? Okay,
Yes, sir.
so this is dynamic programming. If it is already computed and refer that computation and you can solve the problem, then solve it. Is it? That is. Okay. Any questions? Any more questions? Oh, can you solve this problem?
I have a question, sir.
Yes. What is your name?
Sugandhi, sir.
Sugandhi. Yes.
Yes, sir. It is not related to this. I have a question that if an variable is declared inside an array, which is iterating n times, I have a doubt that when it is 0, when I is equals to 0, then n will be, there will be a memory allocated for the n variable. But again, 1, it will come to the same piece of code. Will it allow, allocate some other memory, sir?
This one, na?
No, not that
This
one,
one?
sir. It's other case, other doubts.
This.
Not in this presentation.
Which one?
Actually, I'm asking normal one, not in this presentation.
Suppose,
If we,
I have a recursive call, right? If I understood correctly, if I have a recursive call, okay. Suppose I have a say, for example, the recursive call is f, okay. Is it?
Yes.
Then
Yes, sir.
it has an integer. integer
Yes.
array.
And
Okay, array of say 1000 many numbers. Okay,
yes, sir.
is it? If I call it again, call recursively, say for example inside this, if I call recursively, then your question is that will it allocate again? Is it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's my question.
There is the question. This is a very good question, and this is it will be allocated again. Earlier allocation will be there, and it will be allocated. That's why we use static.
Okay, sir.
If you use static variable, what it will happen? It will not allocate again and again, even though if you call it again and again, and the value will not be replaced by other. Okay,
Yes,
until
sir.
this program doesn't, until your entire program doesn't exit, it will, the variable array will be allocated till the program exit. That's why we use static variable or static keyword in the inside the recursive function. So any question? So for today, okay, I am stopping the records.